Alright guys, we are starting now. 21:30, we are punctual. We are punctual for the grand final of the ESWAP Cup, hosted by Wingo Bear. Firstly, thank you so much, Wingo Bear, for letting an English cast taking place in your tournament. That is really cool. Thank you very, very much. Huge shout out to him. Great guy, Wingo Bear, and also a very cool competition that is now finding his end. Swosile, eLconn, Kerberos, and Binkss are batting it out for a prize pool of 1,500 euro. This is indeed a lot of money. And we are starting things off with Circuit Paul Picard. Now the point was 120 instead of 100 that we've had in the grand final and the semi-final and in the quarterfinals. So a bit different now. And let's see who's gonna make it, as point repetition stays the same, but we have a map being played 4 instead of 3 times now. So one more round, and Kerberos already failing that warm-up, but of course, warm-up, it doesn't count. So good luck to the players. Let's see who wins it. And yeah, we're gonna root for eLconn, who's the only non-French speaking player in this grand final. So good luck to the players and enjoy watching, guys. Grab yourself your favorite drink, favorite beverage, whatever, you know. Crack a cold one open or something. Enjoy the show from the players. A very good match we have in our hands. Also, eLconn has a good time on this map. Yes, world record, a 44.01. Let's see if he can win that first round as well. We have also Kerberos having the most points in this campaign, making that first mistake. So Kerberos risking a lot, falling behind. And there you go. I literally just explained the rules. Like with the maps, but it will be played in cup mode, that's what you have to know. Cup mode means that players collect points throughout the whole course of the match. First place gives you 10 points, second place 6, third place 4 points, and last position 3 points. And those points just add up. And the point number is 120. If you have reached the point number of 120, you will activate Finest mode. First place will win 800 euro, second place 400, and third place 200 euro, as well as the last place will go home with 100 euro. So just go fast, just win rounds, and you will be good. First and second really gives you a lot of points. I mean, second is okay, third is and fourth, nah, dude. So you really want to get first. So also consistency is key. I mean, second gives you less points than first and last, but still 12 points is also quite good in comparison to the rest. Alright, but let's go to the next round. Binkss is leading. 4 points for him in that first round. Kerberos on second. Swosile has made that first mistake in eLconn. Only third position for him, but Kerberos not with a good line. However, he gets a lot of speed, but he cannot catch up to Binkss, who sets a very fast time at point 24. And with that, he goes into that first position, since Swosile got last. And now 1 point apart from each other. eLconn and Kerberos also very close together. But the clear favorite of this match, Kerberos, only with 9 points so far. I mean, he has already won something. But there you go. Alright. 14 points for Binkss. And Swosile at 13 points. Not leading the race. Good jump though by the first glance, but he makes that mistake. Still is able to come back and not be completely dead here. But now makes another mistake. And also Binkss is so far behind, so it's Kerberos versus eLconn. Third and fourth seeded player at the moment are battling it out. Who's gonna get those 10 points? eLconn with a beautiful jump, but will he get the ending? Oh my god, eLconn. That was such a risky line and it worked out. That was very, very close for eLconn and he eventually survives it. But there you can see it, how close that match is. eLconn now up to first place, but it's only 5 points between all of those 4 players after 3 rounds. This match is getting heated up. And it is Kerberos who has to make some work here in order to get himself in the top spot and proves his favorite role. eLconn now with a bad jump at the start and he's out, hitting the quarter pipe there. This is not good. This is not good for him. All right, Binkss now leading. Kerberos on second, batting up with WosWosile. But Binkss has quite a comfortable lead to work with, but he can always choke that ending. And also here, jumping very low, WosWosile and Kerberos with more speed. Will he stay ahead? It's so close though. 200ths of a second, a 0.19. Binkss had a really bad ending and still clocks in a 0.19. What a great time. And with that, he goes into the lead. But this is indeed such a close match. Kerberos only with 4 points in this round and will fall more and more behind. But yeah, this is a tournament organized by Wingo Bear, so the main audience is on Wingo's stream. So it's not about it's Wingo's Cup, you know. I'm just covering the English audience. So there you go. Hex now the next map, second map in this grand final. Not a bad map, to be honest, but very, very hard. Has been the decider in semi-final 2. And also in semi-final 1, if I was recalling it correctly. You have a lot of transitional parts, like parts where you have to push. Also here, this speed check with that flip. As eLconn gets it really good in the warm-up, then you have to adapt your line towards that part. But this is definitely the decider, the identity, if you want to call it like that. But yeah, one warm-up before we're gonna go live. Good luck to the players. Well, record is a 56.89, and also eLconn with a different line here in the ending. I think it's even faster, so it really depends on your setup though. So eLconn with a good line there, wins the warm-up. But of course, it doesn't matter. Still very close between those players. Kerberos even on last place, which I didn't expect, to be honest. So in that last warm-up, someone missed that. In that last semi-final, someone missed that ring checkpoint, and we see the first player making that mistake, hitting that right block there, which you don't want to hit, which is the ice. That is not so good. With that, he is 5 seconds behind, so WosWosile will not go into the lead after this round. We only get 3 points. He's not making an additional mistake, and maybe he's not even able to finish. eLconn and Kerberos leading the race. Binkss also with a great line though, but eLconn and Kerberos having it really good. You want to cancel your steering just before the jump, because else you will have a very a hard to control jump. And it is eLconn right now leading. Kerberos also running for his life, but didn't get a good transition, and it will be eLconn with a good line in the ending, and he will indeed be in first. Binkss overtakes Kerberos, and eLconn with a 57.4 wins the round. Good time, 0.5 away from the world record. Good line from eLconn at the end. And with that, eLconn 1 point away from Binkss, who sniped it in the end there. So 33 and 34 points. And there you go. I think it saves like 500s this ending from eLconn. I don't know. Something like that. Let's go on to the next one. Kerberos with a beautiful start. And he needs to make some work. I mean, he's not that far behind, but he's in last position right now, and he's really in need of those 10 points. But right now it's looking really clean for the French driver. We have 3 players from France here, and then we have eLconn from Czech Republic. Kerberos still leading, even though having a wonky line. You see eLconn actually steering there, so I think it's a different approach that I actually anticipated beforehand. So maybe I'm clueless, but I haven't really played this map so much. And look at that, eLconn minimizing the airtime there. Let's see about his ending. Can eLconn overtake the players with that line? No, he's clipping, and he drops from third to last, or probably even potentially second or something like that to last. So 3 points only for eLconn. Binkss, then Kerberos on first, and in between we have WosWosile. So 7 points between those 4 players. Very good match so far. No one is running away. You love to see it. All right, next round, round number 3. We have one more round after that. Kerberos leads Binkss on second, and then WosWosile on third. Whereas eLconn is right now last, but only quarter of a second behind. Gets a good line here. Comes closer to Binkss and WosWosile. Good line from eLconn. Very aggressive though, but goes very wide there in that section due to his inside approach beforehand. And he is out in this round. Alright, so Kerberos on first. And then WosWosile with a good jump. Kerberos jumping way too far there. So that is not good. And both Binkss and WosWosile overtaking him there. And Binkss will win this round. Look at that. Binkss now extending his lead. So the first player who is really defending this first position. Kerberos still not arriving in that match. Coming closer though. And eLconn also not able to finish. So eLconn down to last position. Dude. Why am I even looking into the chat? Why do I even look in the chat? Oh god, guys. Well, next round. Round number 4. Kerberos in the lead. And he has a really good start. He needs to get himself a first place. And then we have Binkss, who is leading, but only by... Yeah, I mean, only 11 points is a lot though, but... You know, he can extend it. eLconn jumping to the left. Maybe wanted to explore the void here of this map, but this is not the line which grants you 10 points. eLconn choking on that last round. And we have Binkss also with a great landing again. Kerberos not getting a smooth landing there, thus losing the speed, but it might be enough to stay ahead. Oh my god, Kerberos with the tie and Binkss takes it. Oh, dude, I'm not sure what this Kerberos ending is. But it's not superior. Whatever he is doing there, it's not superior. So I'm not sure if it's name div. But it's Binkss winning over Kerberos there. And of course, 4 points are a lot. But I've also seen the lower letter already losing. You know, so I think it's random or something. But still, random should not be the option. It should be both players getting 8 points in this case. So guys, we need the Flink video part 2. Because the tie is happening more than you think. Like every tournament I would say like twice. One time, twice, something like that. Sometimes not. Sometimes you have 2 ties in a match. Operation Overlord. Referring to the D-Day, the 6th of the D-Day. Yeah, that sounds quite interesting. The 6th of June 1944, where the Allies were invading Germany. So maybe you guys have had history at school. But I think it's not alphabet anymore, is it? I don't think so. But yeah, eLconn with 36 points. Falling behind, and also Binkss with a great time. World record is a .19, and Binkss just clocking in a .58. eLconn, however, had really good ending sections here. Day. Guys, stop trolling. Oh, always continue trolling. I love it. Oh, okay, let's go into the first round. The Day. Oh, guys. Alright, let's go to the first round. Right, I gotta minimize chat. I cannot watch it anymore. I'm getting too distracted by you guys. You're so degens. Oh, whatever. Let's see. What is eLconn doing? I cannot enable names, if you haven't noticed it already. We have eLconn in first, Binkss and WosWosile on second and third. eLconn goes very far up there for a lower jump and goes more to the right there. So he has a lot of speed in this sector, and eLconn right now is leading the race. And, well, he's ahead of WosWosile. He's also surviving that part, and eLconn wins it with a .57. I mean, that's even beating the time from Binkss, which was third Trackmania local record, whatever, server record. And eLconn, a spark of hope for him, coming closer to WosWosile and Kerberos. So Kerberos struggling a lot, and Binkss having a very good match so far. I mean, Binkss qualifying as the second seeded player in the semifinal 1, together with eLconn, who won this match. Very close against the one and only. Wait, huh? This one is scuffed. Whatever. I'm just a bit puzzled right now because this is not showing the correct match. Binkss, Shay and Binkss, so Evon and eLconn played against. No wait, eLconn, Evon played against Binkss and Deska, like that. Suck. But yeah, it is now Kerberos winning a round finally. eLconn trolling at the ending, and Binkss and Wosile overtaking him. So eLconn hitting this part and only getting 3 points. That is unfortunate for him. Only 3 points for eLconn. Crumbling under the pressure. By the looks of it. Could have had 6 points. But he only got home with 3. But guys, the match is far from being over. We're only halfway through. Concerning Binkss points. When it was 120 and not 100. Let's go. Let's see what is happening here. As we have Kerberos leading 56 points for him, so he's coming a bit closer towards Binkss. But still not the performance that I was expecting from Kerberos. From the guy that has, I think, 4 out of the 6 world records and 2 second records. So that is just quite something from Kerberos. Very good performance, and also in this round he's about to win it. eLconn overtakes Wosile. Good ending, and Kerberos indeed is gonna take it here. Great ending, and eLconn in second. And with that, Kerberos comes dangerously closer towards Binkss here. 69 points for Binkss. Wosile up to 57. And eLconn comes a bit closer again. But Kerberos lurking behind here. 66 points, only 3 points away after being in last position at the beginning of the match. So can he win the next round as well? Very risky line from Kerberos, not releasing. Today can see that confidence in his line. Very, very good to see that, but he has also a very nice start. Kerberos on a monstrous start here by the looks of it. Didn't get the best uphill, but we also have Binkss, who is overtaking Kerberos here and goes for the rundown. We have a fight going on. Also, eLconn not too far behind. eLconn with a very good line there as well. Kerberos bumping, and also Binkss with the best line. eLconn can attack in this ending. Will it be enough for him? Very good line from eLconn, but he's not releasing and making that mistake by hitting that wall. That is unfortunate, and also it is Binkss with a mistake. So Kerberos wins yet another round, and we have a new leader in this race. It is Kerberos overtaking Binkss. 76 points for him and 73 for Binkss. And then Wosile having a little bit of air to breathe from eLconn, who's dropping more and more behind. Alright, next map. We have the map with a cut. Kotopulo. The map with a cut and the bolt hole that you don't have to use, which is not faster. Actually cool that it's there, but and that it's so close of being faster, but you could also jump there to the right, but it's not really working out that well. I mean, it's working out, but it's not faster. World record from Feed, a 46.24. Kerberos on second place. Then eLconn on third. Binkss on P4. And then Wosile on P9. So Wosile, not the fastest man on this map, but maybe he's just consistent and didn't go for a fast time. We've seen great runs here and close rounds. So good luck to the players. Unfortunately, I cannot see the warm-up times, which I would love to see. But let's see. 2 players going for the cut and 2 players don't. Binkss and also... I think Kerberos went for the cut, right? No, Kerberos didn't go for it. Actually, 3 players going for it. eLconn, Wosile, and Binkss. And Kerberos, the only player who didn't go for the cut. And you see, he lost 0.2 of a second. Every player is surviving the cut. And, well, that is a great, great display of skill here from eLconn, also going for that cut. Good jump from all of the players. eLconn, Binkss and Wosa still ahead of Kerberos. Still running from that discrepancy from that start section. Right, because he didn't go for the cut. But we have now Kerberos coming in. eLconn not with a good drifting line here, but still has a lot of speed to work with. And we have Binkss on a banger time. eLconn bumping a bit. Wosa with less steering angle. And it will be Binkss in the lead with 0.45, a 0.36 actually. I thought a 0.35, a 0.45 for the winner. But it was a 0.36 winning time. I was a bit confused, but that was a very good round. 0.36 is the 4th world record. Wow, that was a very, very nice round. And let's see who's making that mistake. No one has made a mistake here in the start. That is crazy to see. Great round between those players. Also Kerberos coming back quite strong. You can see he's losing 0.25 of a second due to that non-cut route. And then we have him coming back with a great jump. Clipping a bit though, not that smooth, but still a bit faster than Binkss and Wosa. But again, a very close round between the players. Now we have eLconn with a great line, having a bit more speed on the third section. The first mistake has been done, not by Kerberos, by Wosa. And we have eLconn versus Binkss. eLconn with a great line, but going too inside there and making that mistake. And the only player who has survived from the cutters is Binkss. Another good round. Kerberos also coming so much closer. Imagine he would have gone for the cut, but it wasn't like that. So Binkss and Kerberos extending their lead. WosWosile 73, so 12 points between second and third. Then eLconn dropping more and more behind. But good start for him. Holding the gear, or getting the gear up. And then he went for the steer in. Because if he steers while gearing up, he will lose a lot of speed. eLconn now with a great start. Look at that. Also getting a good angle here. Oh my god, that was a bit too risky, eLconn. A bit too risky, but he has to take those risks. But, I mean, he could also go for those 6 points. And he was already quite far ahead. So eLconn with yet another mistake. And WosWosile and Binkss will declare the 10 points on themselves as WosWosile leads the race. However, Kerberos with a great line can maybe snipe Binkss in the ending here. Could it be enough? No, but it's not. 17,000 of a second. WosWosile wins it up to 83 points. Important victory for him to come closer to both Binkss and Kerberos, and eLconn dropping more and more behind. 15 points already. 15 points already. And we see Kerberos again not going for that cut. And Kerberos at 89 points. Binkss at 99, only 21 points away from activating the finals mode. And that was a beautiful jump from Binkss, accumulating a lot of speed. 0.5 in the lead, make it 0.8 even. Great line from the Easy Dream player. Bear in mind, eLconn was defeating him in semi-final 1. So, that is, oh no, it was a quarterfinal, right? I'm actually quite puzzled now from the matches, but look at that time for Binkss, 0.41. Wait, no, Binkss was playing quarterfinal, semi-final 2, never mind. eLconn, Avon, Deska, and WosWosile played. And not, I'm dumb, guys. It was the other match. Never mind. But whatever, we have 109 points for Binkss, 14 points ahead of Kerberos. And then eLconn is on last position, unfortunately for him. 71 points. And now we have Blue Pearl as the next map. Blue Pearl by Rocat, who made to the quarterfinal. And then after this we will go to Surfer's Paradise, which is the last map of this rotation, and then it will go back to Paul Picard as the decider. Because not only does first place get 800 euro, but also second place goes home with 400, third place with 200, and last place in this grand final with 100 euros. So quite something here. Blue Pearl, a map with 2 very important drifts. One is this one, and the other one is at the ending section. Very hard drifts to clear. And also this full speed section is quite important to clear. So good map, but it looks quite easy, but it's definitely not. Like, this drift here is so hard to do. Like, setting it up already. It feels that he can jump even more to the right, but you cannot. So Kerberos has the world record here. Who would have thought? A 54.52, so good time. Then eLconn on P3, eLconn on 4th, and Binkss on 5th. So very stacked local records, world records on this map. Let's see who makes it. Good luck, good luck. So Binkss and eLconn played in the quarterfinal against each other. That's why I was a bit confused. And now they're here in the grand final. That was like that. Okay, perfect. There you go. But let's go into the round. As we have ESWAP making that first small error. He is a 0.2 behind, a 0.15 of a second. And Kerberos with that first mistake, going to inside, but that's the risk that you have to take. And we have ESWAP, Binkss, and eLconn fighting it out. You see, there's not a checkpoint for a long time. eLconn on a good way here to maybe get himself a well-needed 10-pointer. Looking good, but ESWAP with a better line. But eLconn with more speed. Will he survive it in the ending? Yes, he will. And eLconn finally brings himself on the scoreboard. A 54.8 and up to 81 points he goes. Good round here for eLconn. Narrowing the gap to first and also to the other players. But Binkss needs a first place now in order to become a finalist. Second would not be enough. Holding the gear. Very important on that uphill. You lose it here again, and then you exit this dirt turn with a no slide. Like ESWAP didn't do. You just not lose too much. It's like 0.05 of a second. But if done correctly, it can really gather or give you a lot of speed. Because then you have more speed for the gear up, and you can set up better for that right-hander. For that right-hander drift, but we have a close round in our hands. Binkss, the first player, making that mistake. Kerberos, ESWAP, and eLconn fighting it out. eLconn with a good line, though. Very wide, has a lot of speed, but he goes to inside there and touches the wall. So he is out on this one. Who's gonna win, though? It is Kerberos clipping, and ESWAP will take it with a 0.66. That is a great time. Only 0.13 away from world record. Nice time, and also Kerberos was on a banger. So eLconn only with 3rd position here. Alright, so we have 116 points for Binkss, only getting last position in that previous round. So he needs 3rd position now in order to activate finalist mode. ESWAP completely throwing in this round as well as eLconn. So also Binkss looks to deny some points towards the others. Alright, good line here from Binkss. Into the lead he goes. Interesting, he also gets dragged to the left. And then we have Kerberos, also could go up to 110 points. So let's see who is surviving it. Kerberos with a great line. 114 points would be huge for him, but he has to win anyway if eLconn and ESWAP throw it again in that next round. So Binkss will be finalist, and Kerberos denying or getting some more points. 4 more points to be exact. And there you have it. Can Binkss close it out in his first finalist attempt? Or will it be Kerberos? Good luck. So 106 points for ESWAP, 89 points for eLconn. So still a long way to go for him. He needs to win this round, but this is not good. This is not how you want to start that, and he has made that first mistake. That is quite unfortunate for him. And with that, he is more than 1 second behind. Binkss, a bit further behind. He's in finals. If he wins this round, he wins the ESWAP Cup, hosted by Wingo Bear, and 800 euro into his pocket. Good amount of speed accumulated on that small full speed section from the Easy Dream player, but Kerberos and ESWAP are still ahead of him. Kerberos only needs a 2nd place in order to activate finalist mode. Binkss risking it a lot, has a lot of speed, but still is a little bit further behind. 1 car length, and 400ths of a second. It will not be enough, but what a great round here. Binks 800ths behind, and we now have 2 finalists, and WosWosile is also at 112 points. So we could have 3 finalists if WosWosile wins the next round. That was nice to see, but let's take a moment to breathe and go to the last map for maybe one of those players. It's Surface Paradise. Kerberos has the world record here. Who would have thought? A 1 minute point 63. Binkss is on place number 7. eLconn has 4th world record. And WosWosile is on place number 20. So WosWosile is 0.36 away from the world record. And eLconn needs to make something happen. eLconn can of course win 3 rounds in a row and make the unthinkable happen. But this would be an absolute Hail Mary for him. And now Kerberos and Binkss might want to close it out now because WosWosile is very close to the finest mode. But we have 1 warm-up before we are going live. Good luck to the players. Let's see who wins it. Alright, taking a sip of water, you know, before that decisive rounds. And I wish all players good luck. 800 euro for first, 400 for second, sponsored by ESWAP. 300 combined for third and fourth place. Good luck on that map. Good luck, good luck. Let's see who wins it. eLconn at 92 points. He needs to win 3 rounds. At best 3 consecutive rounds. Else he would be in danger of losing that first position. But eLconn already with a bad start. Kerberos and Binkss first and second. And we have WosWosile, who needs to win that round in order to become a finalist himself, but it's looking to be Kerberos versus Binkss. Will the favorite on paper take it all in his first finalist attempt? Good line from Kerberos. Binkss very aggressive. Oh my god, that is a great fight. 500ths of a second. This grass really is decisive. Binkss with more speed, but Kerberos with a way more aggressive and better line, and he leads the race. But look at that, it's so close. The ice bug slide will decide it. Binkss is leading right now. Kerberos not so far behind. Kerberos risking it. It's every player in the mix. What the hell is happening? It is actually Binkss leading, and Binkss will take it. What was that ending from all of those players? It is 0.2 of a second between first and last, and Binkss is taking it in his second finals attempt. What a round. It was so dang, because I didn't see any names because they were underwater and also due to the TMGL plugin. But it's Binkss winning the ESWAP Cup hosted by Wingo. GG's to him, but we still play for second. Kerberos, the favorite on paper, who is the campaign leader, didn't take it, so there you can see it. Tournament experience is probably more important than sheer pace, but it's great to see Kerberos playing a competition and reaching the grand final. I mean, he's more of a time attack player, and it's great to see that he has the pace. I hope that he will participate in more of those. Then he will definitely be one of the players who is always running it for the first positions. And right now he might get that second place. Very good line from Kerberos, very inside. Love to see that, and he is 0.1 ahead of eLconn. Will he go home with 400 euro? It's looking very good, but there's still the ending. eLconn with a good line, but not getting the most amount of speed out of the bobsleigh. And Kerberos is leading. eLconn very aggressive though, and eLconn might deny Kerberos the second place here. Yes, he is doing that. 1 minute point 8024. And you know why? eLconn didn't have as much speed in this ending section and thus could have gone for a more inside line. So great line from eLconn, and now we have 2 finalists because also WosWosile is finalist. WosWosile also in finalist. eLconn at 105 points. So the dream for second place is still alive for eLconn 21, who's playing Trackmania Grand League Challenger. Yeah, where WosWosile was also in. And he's playing against Binkss, who has unfortunately demoted, but who has certainly demoted in this round is Kerberos fully falling apart after getting denied in that previous round. He has made that mistake. Now it's Swosile versus eLconn. It's 1/10 of a second between them, between the Sun player and eLconn, but eLconn with a mistake. He saves it with a no sled, but he's so far behind now, 0.6 of a second, and Swosile on his way to dethrone his semi-finalist nemesis. Yeah, Swosile has lost against eLconn, and Swosile will take it here. There you have it. Swosile will take the second place of the ESWAP Cup. GG's to him, and eLconn up to 111 points. So that means that he needs to win this next round in order to become a finalist. So second last round. If eLconn wins, he is also finalist. Kerberos is getting denied several times after playing a great match, being so far ahead at some point even, but then losing it a bit. And now eLconn with a mistake. eLconn. It's happening again. It's happening again. Wait, no, okay, never mind. Huh? Wait, no, dude, no way, dude. It's happening again. It's happening. Both players DNF'd. It's going again. Dude, eLconn, you fucking troll, man. He said beforehand in the match, how can you DNF chatting? And now he did the same mistake again. This is not a Giga Chat move. That is the most three-hat move that you can do in a competition. eLconn is throwing away a finalist mode, and that is well deserved if you DNF. Also Kerberos with a very bad call there. You never DNF in a competition. I'm not sure if they skipped or not. If they skipped, I revoke everything. But that is definitely not what you want to do. And Kerberos now on third, or on his way to get third place. I'm not sure if that if Kerberos did that on purpose. It was fair play. Well, I don't think that you do fair play for 100 additional euro, right? And if just a player makes a mistake. But there you have it. Kerberos wins ahead of eLconn. I mean, eLconn can give us a status. But yeah, we don't need the old clip anymore. eLconn getting last in this grand final. Kerberos only, quote-unquote, on third, of being for me the clear favorite on paper. But still nice to see him playing competitions. I'm still a bit confused for this last round. Swosile and Binkss with a great performance. I'm really, really happy for Binkss, who was on the verge of getting eliminated in both semi-final, also the quarterfinal was very close though. So yeah, there you have it, guys. GG. And also thank you so much for watching my cast, guys. And of course, huge shout out to Wingo Bear. So go ahead and leave him a follow as well. He's the organizer of this tournament. He's doing French content though, but still much appreciated that he was allowing an English cast. So thank you so much. Huge drag to everyone who has watched. Glad you enjoyed the cast. And yeah, now we